So this is one of the most requested video, which is my craft supplies video. So keep on watching this video to dive into my fun craft supplies journey. Hi guys, I am Akansha Sehgal and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here then welcome to my channel. So some time back, like a month back, I was organizing my craft supplies and a lot of people asked me to make a craft supplies video, and here I am finally with this video. And before shooting this video, like I stored my craft supplies in an almirah like this, but for the video purpose I took all the boxes out and then shot the video because that was more convenient. And yeah, this was pretty much about it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So first I'll quickly show you all the new things that I got and all the paper packs that I have, old and new ones. So I got these ink pads recently. They come in a packing of 12. So I bought this recently from an Instagram page. I'll leave a link to all the pages from which I buy or the Amazon products in the description box below. Then we have these paper twines. They also come in a pack of 12. So it has 12 colors. So much noise. So I'll leave a link to all the pages or Amazon links in the description box below. So if you want to buy, you can. Then I have these shakers. I don't know if it's clear. So this one is in star shape and yellow color. Yeah, you can see that. Then the second one is this heart one. I bought this from a page called Raw Materials. I'll leave a link to that. Then we have these vellum sheets. These I got from Crayon Supplies. I'll leave a link to that as well. Then I bought these acrylic stamps recently. Very general designs. Then this paper pack. It's very pretty, like it has all the pastel colors in it. I'll show you. So these are some of the designs. I really loved this one, especially because they are pastels. Then we have this paper pack. This is also new. Quick flip through. I really love the gold foil work in this one. Then I have these loose A4 pattern sheets bought from a local store. Then these are some of the sheets that I made in one of my previous videos, and some more store-bought sheets. Then this is an old A4 size paper pack. I bought this from a local store only. It has all the dark color pattern papers in it. If you can see the patterns. They are mostly textured, and I love this pack for all the products in which, the customer wants a dark theme, black theme and all that stuff. Then this is also an old paper pack. It's almost used. It works best for my vintage projects. These are the used sheets. And this is a new paper pack from Raw Materials only. It is of Dress My Craft. I love this one. I'll not open this right now. And yeah, these are pretty much about my sheets and my new stuff. Apart from these, I have my glitter foam sheets, packets of scrap sheets, and chart papers that I'll not show in this video so that it does not become too long. And yeah, this was pretty much about the new stuff and my paper packs. So I'll just clean it up and then show you the other boxes. Now I have this box. I mostly used old invitation boxes and shoe boxes. I'll be decorating them soon, but currently they are just kept like that only. So in this box I have all my beads, stones and glitters, all the stuff that I usually use for shaker cards, or to give textures in some of the projects. Like I have this powder. This is precisely Rangoli colors, but I use sometimes these in my projects to give textures to the sheets. I do. Like, yeah, I find alternatives for things. So this box doesn't have that much of stuff, but yeah, some more beads and all that stuff. This is about this box, and then we have this box. It has all my crystal stick-ons. I think I'll zoom it a little bit. Yeah. So on top I have these used ones, like I cut out the remaining part so that I don't have to keep. Then some smaller packets. Then I've just arranged them by their size. Not much to see here. So this was pretty much about this box. Now for this box I have all my cloth pieces and some elastic bands, some lace and some dory and all that stuff, some old cloth pieces. I am currently using this box for my junk journal. I'll soon give a walkthrough of my junk journal as well. Like if you follow me on Instagram, like my business page on Instagram, you must have seen that I made my first junk journal recently, and I'll give a quick walkthrough. Like it's half filled right now. I'll give you a walkthrough of that as well super soon. But I'm using these things in that, and sometimes I use these in my other projects like scrapbooks, cards and everything. Then I have this box. This is a very random filled box, I should say. Like all my leftover, not leftover, but the things that do not fit in particular categories. Some cutouts of boxes, some CDs that I can use for my projects, some message capsules, some binder rings. I'll just open it. Yeah, some clips, binder rings, paper clips and all sorts of that stuff. Go back, and I have my wool in here, some embroidery thread also, which I use these things usually for making my tassels or pom-poms. And then some ice cream sticks and all sorts of that stuff. Some matchboxes that I've stored for my matchbox gifts. And yeah, so this box is very randomly filled actually, like the things that I don't frequently use. So this box has all that stuff. Okay, this is a very chotu sa box. It has all my acrylic embellishments, and these can be customized as bookmarks as well. Like if you follow me on my page, you've seen these turned into bookmarks, this GOT one. So I use these in both the ways depending on the preference of the customer. And yeah, so this is one of my favorite boxes. It has all my tags, my embellishments and all sorts of that pretty stuff, and I really love this box. So this packet contains some snowflake embellishments. My mom got these for me. I don't remember from where, but she bought this for me, and I haven't used these till now. Like, do you guys also have a lot of stuff but you don't use them often? Like you just find something really pretty and you buy it and you don't use it for a very long time? Do let me know about that in the comment section below. And these are some pretty bows, and I had 2 packets of these. One is completely used and this is in progress of getting used up. Then I have some tags in this pouch. I bought this from a local store in Chandni Chowk. I randomly picked these up and they work quite well in my cards and scrapbooks. They work as cards as well, small cards, wherein you can write messages and all sorts of stuff. yeah. Then the paper pack that I showed you, these tags are from that paper pack. Actually they were just, I used a lot of these and the remaining ones were falling out, so I stored them in this packet and I'm using these from here. These letters are also from the same paper pack. It was the vintage kind of a one, the one which I've been using. Then these are some of the printable tags. Like I have full A4 size sheets of printable tags, but when just 2 or 3 pieces are left from that, some pieces are just cut out and then you are left with 1 or 2 loose pieces, so I store them here so that I can use these first and not use rather I should say that not take out the whole sheets, and I tend to finish up these first and they don't get misplaced if I'm storing these like in a packet here. Then these are my ephemeras from magazines and I'm using these for my junk journals the most, and I'll be using these for that only. But sometimes you find really good ephemeras, or I should say tags from magazines that you can use in your scrapbooks and all, and I do use them and I have stored them here. Then we have these bows, glitter bows, again bought by my mom. Then these 2 super cute snowflake packets. I've used this one, I guess. Not this one is completely new. Then these are actually my erasers from childhood. Like I am not even kidding. And I do use these in my projects. Like recently I've used these in some of my embellishments and stuff. I'll be sharing pictures very soon. And what do we have here? Churan ka dabba. Disclaimer guys, I actually pick up random boxes, containers or anything and everything and I store my stuff in that. That's why you saw that churan ki dabbi. Like I do that. Like I think most of the crafters do like that. Do let me know in the comment section below if you also do like that, and do let me know if you are a hoarder of stuff, like you hoard things from here and there and find alternatives for that, like I did with my rangoli colors. Do let me know about it. Like I don't think that I am the only weirdo in these things. Like actually I store my stones, beads and all that stuff in here. So these beads are mostly from my old bracelets and all that stuff. Sometimes I buy, and when you have a bigger packet and you're just left with 1 or 2 pieces, I put them here. But I use these for my chunky tassels and all. Like I am going to make them very soon. Let's see. Some more erasers. Then I have these chipboard, camera chipboards, like they are in different shapes. I think these were from Alibaba. I am not sure. These are quite old and I am like, it was a packet of a lot of pieces and I am left with very few. Then I have some doilies here. I love using these. Then some feathers of different colors. Some ribbons for packaging purposes, some beads and all sorts of old stuff like that. Some more beads in this one. These are for my Rakhis. Like whenever Rakhi season comes and I make handmade Rakhis, I use these beads. And no, we don't have cream in here. So I actually store all the punches in here. So they make really good, I'm not getting the word. So they actually make very good textures, and sometimes you can use these up to make, to give like an effect of pins and all that stuff. So So I store them here and I actually use them. I'm not just storing them just for the sake of it. I mean, so this is one of the biggest box that I have, and it has all my flower collection in it. So some foam flowers that I've used, and you know, which are some loose pieces, I keep them in this basket. Foam flowers, some glitter leaves in another color. I am not sure if you guys are able to see these. I have these foam flowers in a lot of colors. They work quite well in almost all the projects. Then this box has some old and you know, loose pieces of flowers and everything. Then, oops, some more foam flowers are in here. Okay, so some glitter flowers. They work perfect when you know there is all those dark colors going on and you need a pop of something bright or glittery. These come in handy. Yeah, some more glitter flowers. There was a trend back in time when the glitter embellishments were all the rage. So these are from that time. And I have some ready-made ribbon flowers which I use quite often. Some glitter leaves. I'll just show you. Sorry. Some glitter leaves. They are like proper leaf shaped. So I really like these ones. And sometimes, you know, you can use these as your Christmas tree in your Christmas projects also. I do use them like that. And some small flowers. So yeah, this is pretty much about this box, and this is the biggest one because I love using flowers in my project, and that is why it has a lot of these things in here. Then this is the second last box, and it's a very antique piece. Like, I have this from my childhood. It is, I think, from my grandmother's time. I'm not sure, but it is a bangle box, and I have used this box to keep my tapes. And I swear this is so convenient to use these tapes from this box. And so I have developed a habit of, you know, so whenever I open a new tape, I take out a small piece from that and I paste it in here. So it has two advantages. So the first is that whenever I am making a new project and I want to see which tape will work with the project. So if I am working on a big sized project, I cannot take that again and again and come to the box and see, you know. And every time it is not like comfortable enough for me to take out all the tapes and then see. And so I just take this sheet of paper, match the pattern or the color and see which one is working well with the base sheet and all that stuff, and I use this for that purpose. And the second purpose is that you'll always have a piece of your washi tapes with you. Even if, like, sometimes it happens you have a washi tape and you love it so much, but it obviously finishes up in your projects, and then you are like, oh, I had that beautiful washi tape. And now like, by this method I can store all my washi tape designs at one place. So this is all my washi tape collection. So some are here, the loose ones are, like, I popped them here on the bangle rod. These are some, I love this one. This was from a local store from Chandni Chowk. I love this one. Then I love this one as well, and it's almost used. So that is why I, you know, take a piece out of it and paste it on my sheet. And yeah, I like this one as well. It has that brick texture and the color is so beautiful. All the tapes are from local stores from Chandni Chowk only, so you can find these there, and you can find these in a lot of local stores. So yeah, I don't have the links to these. Then the last box for the day is this one. I am planning to decorate all my boxes super soon. So yeah, this box has all my stickers. All my stickers. These are some glitter stickers in flower shape. Some more glitter stickers. This is not glitter. This is like glitter, but not glitter. Like, not this glitter, but this glitter. You get my point. Some more stickers like these. Like, these come in handy in a lot of projects because these are pre-cut, and I don't know if it's focusing or not. Yeah. So these are pre-cut and I can use them easily. Then I have these stickers. These cute stickers. These are 3D stickers. I love this packet. I had 2 of these ones. One is used. Then some more cute stickers. I don't know, the video just went off abruptly. So these are some stone butterfly stickers. Some star one. Some more glitter one. Then I have these stone stickers. These are from, I don't know, my mom bought these. Sorry about that. But most of the stickers are from local bought. Like, I mean, all the stickers apart from these 3 are from store bought. Are like store bought from local shops and all that. Some more glitter stickers, some number stickers. And I love these heart stickers because they come handy in a lot of projects. Some more stickers. And yeah, this is pretty much about it. So this was it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really enjoyed shooting for this video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel till now, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you do not miss notifications from my channel. And I'll see you super soon in my next video. Thank you for watching this video, and bye for now.